So I guess y'all haven't been seeing me. So I honestly, been posting here, there, and all this extra. And plus, I'm on so many different platforms anyway. I hate guys that have little shirts on, and then you know what I'm saying, big bands on, and then they arms. I mean, I don't even know how the fuck they get in these little ass shirts. This is a small shirt that I got from Florida. This is a small. And then especially if you wash it so many times, it's going to shrink up even more. And then especially by me, honestly, having different people, you know what I'm saying, wash my clothes. They don't know how to set the temperature. It's a technique to wash clothes. So yeah, I'm in the building. I only got 3 hours of sleep, but it wasn't going to be easy. So, here I am. I didn't really want to go on live. I did go live last night. We got all these other different ducks coming around trying to honestly hate on me, but that's all to the fucking good because I'm the queen star motherfucking diva. And you know what I'm saying? And so all the rats gotta hate on me because I'm honestly getting notoriety and I'm doing what I enjoy and love to do, which is live stream in front of y'all and talk my shit, pop my shit. I don't have to do nothing to nobody. They just gonna be so super jealous of the Queen Star Diva. So it is what it is. But I'm getting myself efficient and equipped. Today, Astra's birthday. I'm so happy. She's 3 years old. She had a little special meal. I didn't have no money to honestly get her anything, but what we already had got her before today and all that extra. Hey, my loves, we in the building. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I know y'all been waiting on me to come back over here. Bigo been messy as fuck. So, I've been going on Bigo and stuff like that and letting the hoes and trolls, play with me, or they think they are. But I'm still going to do this regardless if I work or not. I'm still enjoying myself. It's a journey. It's a tedious journey, and I'm having fun with it. I might be tired sometimes and stuff like this, but I am definitely in the building. And I'm always come on live. I don't give a fuck if I don't get a cash app. I don't give a fuck if they jealous of me. I don't give a fuck if they talking about me from head to toe. I'm still going to be on here. They can't discourage me from going live. You know what I'm saying? Let them all come and honestly rally around on the hate train to honestly try to, control something, that I'm doing. Everything that I'm doing is all good. It's nothing negative that I'm doing. So let them keep on hating. Let them keep on bringing up, false allegations. Let them keep on, dwelling in the past and all that extra because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a flying fuck. I'm doing what we got to do. And you know what I'm saying? They trying to find any little thing to honestly destroy me, as they claim, or gag me. They want something to be seen on the app. I'm sorry that these bitches is boring on the app. I'm sorry they don't got no motion. I'm sorry that they honestly can't be on the same caliber of my motherfucking status. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they hate all the time anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? They hate at the job. They hate, you know what I'm saying? All that extra. Because I got so much confidence. I step big and I walk big. And I know my motherfucking self-worth and myself, okay? Nothing lacking over here. So, most people have issues with something and all that extra. The only thing that they can say about me is that, I'm slow. No, bitch, you slow from honestly playing with me. So, yeah. We can be two Tweedledee and Tweedledum together. So, and I'm super duper proud of all of my motherfucking platforms. Y'all doing y'all big one. Y'all know, on TikTok, I ain't even on TikTok, and I'm almost, at 1,000 people. Well, I'm past 1,000 people, almost at 2,000 people, and I ain't even been on TikTok that long, and I don't even go on there that much. So I'm definitely happy about that. I'm gonna start going back on TikTok to honestly do what we have to do. Yeah, I'm a man, but I live my life as a woman. So pronouns is Miss, her, ma'am, she, and that girl. And if you don't want to call me, those pronouns, just say my name and I'll be good with that. I don't mind y'all saying man or nothing like that. I know I got a dick and balls. So it is what it is. But I honestly, see, this is the thing. They intimidated because I got dick and balls, but I carry myself as such a lady, a woman, a wife. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They mad. Cheers. And I had to get in the shower tonight. I had to praise God before I came on live, like I always do. All of my platforms, even on Instagram, and I'm not even on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? This is how much I'm a woman, because you got to question my sexuality. But like I said before, and I said again, since the video's been deleted or whatever, if you got to question a woman's sexuality, you already know who I am. You're just honestly being funny. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, people being funny, playing in my face, you know what I'm saying, but the world view me as a woman, so that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be respected as such. You know, I can't even go into the male's bathroom because the males be honestly uneasy because I'm going into the male's bathroom with a ponytail and all of this extra kind of stuff. And I'm not even overdressed. I'm just honestly doing me, and you know what I'm saying, they get very uncomfortable. So it's very a 50-50 type of thing, because, you know, most of the time I was going into the women's bathroom, but we have so many haters on the app that honestly say, oh, he, like that's going to defend me. That don't defend me, because I'm not offended by ignorance, because honestly I know who I am. You know, and the crazy part is that I'm not trying to, you know, sexually touch anybody or be around anybody. So it is what it is. No, yes, I'm gay, but I'm not honestly flamboyant, and I'm not a punk or a sissy. I will fuck you up. And I'm honestly that girl for real. So it is what it is. You can play like high school games and shit like that with somebody else that honestly wants to be a woman that can never be. Just like, you know, they trying to be like me. And I believe that's why they hate on me, because my body good. You know what I'm saying? My teeth good, and I always carry myself as such. I'm not going to be a person that honestly just, you know, stink and have my place fucked up and all this extra kind of stuff. I'm not wearing pounds of makeup. I'm not doing all of that extra. Yeah, lashes, etc. I'm not worried about my eyebrows. I'm not worried about getting my hair done all the time. I'm not worried about trying to please nobody on a fucking app. I'm coming on here being myself. But like I said, my accolades on social media is so, you know what I'm saying, the proof is in the pudding. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely happy, because even though I'm not on Instagram, all of my videos is 2,000 plus. So, you know, I don't see most people honestly getting that in every fucking video. Okay. So they can honestly miss me with the bullshit. I guess that's why they hate me, because most of them, honestly, you know, I don't have to get the big numbers. I do get the big numbers on my main page, which is Star Lynn, my main original page. That's 15,000, 40,000, etc., and all that extra kind of stuff. No, it's not a lie, bitch. It's not a lie. You here, so that counts as a view, bitch. And I don't even give a fuck about a view, because honestly, you know, I'm here because I love to be here. See, that's the difference. I don't get paid to be here. I love it. I'm enjoying how I honestly interact with you all ducks. Duh. I wouldn't, if I didn't enjoy it and I didn't find it's a key, trust me, I wouldn't be here every day, because y'all get on my motherfucking nerves, you hating assholes. So I don't give a fuck, bitch. Why would I honestly sit up here and work, you know, 8 hours, including the hours that I'm not working, just to come on live and honestly talk to y'all when I've been cooked and cleaned and all that extra? I'm still doing everything I'm supposed to do in life, bitch. And I still have time to take out and come on live every motherfucking day with y'all. Apparently. The fuck? So stay tuned and keep on watching me, bitch. Watch the growth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been down and out not too long. And then if I have, only that one time in June. So it is what it is, girlfriend. You're going to hate when I'm getting some money. You're going to hate when I don't have money. So make up your mind which one you on the motherfucking fence on. No, well, that's on you. Chick, puff, whatever fuck you is. Get to your money, honey. Get to your money. You just don't even know how many haters I have on my motherfucking, on my list or whatever. So it is what it is. You're not even a target on my radar, so I don't even know why you even fucking talking to me. But it is what it is. Give me a cash app if you're getting it, because I'm a star. And I asked for a motherfucking cash app. And it's a shame that, you know what I'm saying, at least I'm helping myself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get no cash shops, but from one or two people that enjoy my motherfucking commentary every fucking time I go live. Yeah, I'm smoking. I smoke Newports, but I'm smoking Crowns because I'm on a budget right now and all that extra, and all that extra. So it is what it is. You got to budget yourself. Speaking of that, I ain't even got paid yet. It's supposed to be Friday. I mean Thursday. I was supposed to get paid every 2 weeks for my new job or whatever and stuff like that, which they still speculating where I work at. I don't understand why they so invested in when I work and how I work. I don't understand why they want to honestly always try to sabotage every little thing, but they really not, because I'm not doing nothing. That's the difference. So I'm gonna let them think that they having it. Can I mute you? There you are. You talking too much, bitch. I don't know you. You don't got no cash app. You don't honestly support my live stream. Get the fuck out my face. No bitch can tell me a fuck ass thing. First of all, especially if you honestly sitting up in my motherfucking hell nah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Still come back. Still come back. So anyway, so I supposed to, you know what I'm saying, because my phone bill was paid or whatever, because they, AT&T honestly always have a bill before, the next month comes. So, you know what I'm saying, I got a little under because I had to move into here. I invested my, all my money into here. It's not like I wasn't honestly just sitting up here saying, oh, I need help and I need a cash out and all this extra kind of stuff. No, I honestly did what I needed to do, which is move here and then honestly focus on everything else. So either I was going to have a phone or I wasn't going to have a home. So I prefer to have a home and then get a, phone back on or whatever. But they charged me for two bills. My bill was $450. My bill normally is $250 a month. But they have two bills in the same month. So that's what made me fall behind. And my phone was only off since yesterday. So it's not like it has been off for like all these days and etc. and all that extra. You know what I'm saying? All of these fans I have, supporters I have, you know what I'm saying? I should be able to, have something instead of one person honestly spending, you know what I'm saying, just to get me back and forth to work, which is shout out to the person that honestly, you know what I'm saying, support me to make sure that I can get back and forth to work. That's genuine people that want to see me, strive in life instead of honestly struggle in life and honestly got to come on an app all day and beg, talking about, can I get this X, Y, and Z all day, every day? Because I know bitches want to see me on a live all day, every day. And I'm sorry, I have extracurricular activities that I do outside of being on live. I'm a very active, energetic person. So I'm not going to sit up here and just sit on live because bitches is bored all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you catch me when you catch me. That's why I have everybody watching me from, Facebook, Instagram, Bigo, and etc. That's why I'm on every platform to give y'all a piece of me, so I won't have to seem like, oh, I have people saying where I've been at. Because most of y'all honestly enjoy my company and love to watch me on the live stream. So it is what it is. And I'm better than all of these bloggers and broadcasters. And I've been saying it ever since I've been on the motherfucking app. So what they're going to do? Nothing. The Queen Star Diva, every time I go live, it pops, it jumps. And then on top of that, it's crazy because all I got to do is just sit in my motherfucking, place or in the kitchen or in the bathroom and honestly pop my shit, and they so mad. And words do hurt because honestly, they jealous of me. And they honestly always come into my live stream or whatever. So it is what it is. Welcome, haters. We're going to welcome the haters that always hates on, me or whatever. And it takes a whole gang of people to honestly try to tear me down or whatever, which then nothing is working because I don't do nothing. And the things that they honestly alleging is not even factual. So, you know what I'm saying? I can say whatever I want to say whatever I want to say. Nobody can't tell me to say whatever the fuck I want to say. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Hold it against me like you've been doing. You know, talk is cheap, but then, you know, they say talk is cheap, but then it really hurts. It really motherfucking hurts. So it is what it is. I'm not a bruh. I don't know who you are. You can get out my room. Calm down. I just got on live 5 minutes. Calm down. But you here in less than 5 minutes. The fuck out my room. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I feel good. I'm just waiting on my check to come. So, you know, from my job, so I can be able to pay my cell phone bill. Yeah, I'm going to still be broke, but it is what it is. At least my phone will be on. So I can be able to go to work. I do have tickets on my phone for me to go to work because, you know, I'm not a dummy. I'm going to make sure that I get to work. So I'm going to take money out of my, you know, money when I do get money to be able to, you know, put aside so I can be able to go to work. I know the days I'm going to work, so I'm going to have those tickets. And it's $2 per ticket. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I needed $15 because you got to spend $4 and, you know, to get 2 tickets. So in a day, I'm going there and I'm coming back. I'm going there, I'm coming back. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit does add up really quickly and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But, you know, and I'm happy that because my body is getting used to the job. I'm getting used to the job. The people I'm getting used to or whatever and stuff like that. When you at a job, the people get used to you and start opening up and start telling, you know, personal details and stuff. It started almost becoming like a little family and stuff like that because we always got to see each other. We always got to be there. Sometimes we don't even like to see each other. We don't even really want to go to the motherfucking job. You know what I'm saying? But we all have to collectively play our part to make sure this shit still run and, you know what I'm saying, do our thing. And I'm always bubbly. The people love me. I'm always in the front. I do not really like to be, you know, in the forefront. I honestly be trying to get jobs that I could not be seen. But they always want me to have my bubbly personality to be able to bring joy to other people, which that's who I am. So people love to honestly come. Sometimes they come just to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that they're going to get a good laugh. And very humorous I am. So, you know, I'm a very people person, down to earth. Y'all should know that. And I honestly, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not even if I'm not feeling my best, I'm still going to try to put a smile on people's faces and stuff like that. So, you know, and they love to be able to, these jobs love that I work at these jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's just that some people honestly can call jobs, but every job is not like the same. They're not going to listen to strangers or trolls or haters that honestly try to sabotage me. So even though bitches honestly want to act like they fine in my job, I'm not going to get fired because I don't do nothing. That's the thing. They can say all of this weird stuff on the internet and all this extra kind of stuff, but they're not going to care about it because it's not affecting their motherfucking life. The job that I had to honestly go through federal, you know what I'm saying, fingerprints for me to honestly, you know what I'm saying, get this job. So apparently if I was so a bad person, I wouldn't have got the job. Oh, okay. The fuck you mean? Well, you don't have to be here, my love. The fuck? I ain't know so many trolls, but this is the thing about being on the app. They don't want you to talk how you want to talk, but they want to have the trolls talk to you however they want to talk. That's not going to be. And they keep on taking my pages because I'm honestly cussing these rats out. But these bitches come live because honestly they don't have nobody else to watch or look at. So they honestly come around me. I got more trolls than I got people that really come around me for real. Because all those people that claim to really come around me for real is they always, you know, trolling me as well. They have an ulterior motive. They come around just for a moment. These people is seasonal. They come for a season and then they honestly disperse. People come on the app and say, "What happened to such and such, such and such, such and such?" Well, such and such can't honestly keep up because they hating and they jealous and they mad because they not getting attention and they not honestly the Queen Star Diva. So yeah, they honestly gonna be pissed off because they not getting the attention like that. You know what I'm saying? I said this is a dream of mine. I ain't say that this is an extracurricular. Why is there so many trolls in here? Hey, my love. No, I'm going to work tonight. I got to go to work for the next 4 days. Well, next 3 days now, because I'm going to work tonight. So I'll be there every day. And I'm trying to hope and pray that my check come on. So I want to ask y'all for a cash out to get me to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my loves, some of my loves, that normally give to me, they all get paid next week. And I know that this is a crucial time anyway, because it's the holidays is coming. Next week is the holidays. So next week is Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to prepare for Christmas. Then we got to prepare for New Year's. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody going to be broke until income taxes. It goes just like that. And then after income taxes, people are going to be broke very quickly. Thank you for the thumbs up, my loves. You know, then people are going to be, you know what I'm saying, broke after the income taxes, which is the month of April. And then the economy going to be broke until, you know what I'm saying, June or July, because it's time for the graduations and shit like that. So it's the same repeating thing. So I get it. I am cooking for Thanksgiving, and yes, I use water in my food or whatever, because the fat of the meat is going to, you know what I'm saying, turn into seasoned when it's already seasoned or whatever. And the green pepper, and the onion and etc. things that I use, like garlic pepper, etc. All my seasons, and they will turn it into, you know what I'm saying? They will turn into season, and then be seasoned flavor. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going to be water or whatever and stuff like that. I love to honestly cook for you so you can taste my food, because honestly I'm happy that I cook different than other people. I wouldn't want to cook like everybody else. I didn't go to culinary art. I honestly came out the hood, out the mud, and I'm a home cooker, a homemaker. So I honestly cook, as I've been honestly taught. I never really honestly really wanted to cook, but I honestly have a man, and that's what I have to start. Was going to start doing. So I started to cook, and and my food tastes mwah. So I never really had no complaints about my food or nothing like that. And yes, I use water or whatever. So, and I do sometimes use chicken broth as well. Thank you for the thumbs up, my loves. No, it was honestly bacon. I don't like dry food. No, I don't. I cook with butter sometimes, but not all the time. Some people do cook with butter. I don't cook with butter because honestly, Lucas is obese and he have diabetes, so we don't need to have so much butter and all that extra fat and all that extra. So yeah, I honestly, you know what I'm saying, boil it. Bake it down. Bake is bake. What is baked food? And sometimes I don't have an aluminum foil, so I might put my food in aluminum foil and then let it just, you know what I'm saying, saute and that and all that extra. So, you know what I'm saying? The topic is bills, because honestly, I didn't pay my phone bill. My phone got cut off yesterday. And you know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on a check, and I still need a lot of things in my place. That's why it's called bills. And the reason, and another reason is because, you know, a lot of people have a lot of stuff going on. It's the holidays coming, and you know, I'm not getting that much support like I would like. You know, and you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I understand, and and I'm not going to honestly not come on live because I'm not getting, you know, the support that I expect. But I'm still getting some support, so I'm going to honestly give those people that honestly love to come see me a chance to watch me instead of honestly being in my feelings and honestly letting the devil think he won. And I'm going to honestly come and over trump it because all of my videos is doing immaculate. It's amazing to honestly see so many people watch me all the time. Okay, so last night I was on Bigo last night. Y'all probably wasn't there, and the ones that was there, y'all seen what happened. So Jigaboo on Instagram came to my live last night and was playing, you know, a video of me talking about, you know what I'm saying, Kay's children, well, child, and stuff like that. And he says that was going on viral and all that extra. And he never honestly talked to me and stuff like that. So I didn't understand why he started to talk to me. I guess clout chasing. So he wanted to, so he said a whole mouthful of, you know, nothing. And a person like that can't talk to me. When a person like that honestly getting their page taken all the time, this person look nasty, dressed dirty. This person honestly wants to figure out where I work at. He wants to honestly sit up here. And now they talking about Tifus or whatever. This person that is a troll on Instagram, I haven't heard from or talked to, came in my live stream yesterday, you know, around this time, and was saying that that person didn't like me. But now they allegedly saying that that person wasn't him because he don't post me, he don't talk about me, he don't come around. And never would I would have thought that he comes around, or I would have thought that we, you know what I'm saying, have any more interaction. But anyway, so, you know, people honestly, my perspective is that people honestly point fingers at other people. And people honestly don't want to face accountability of who they are. So they will put fake names, they will put fake pictures. They claim it was Peaches that's doing everything to me and all this extra kind of stuff. So it is what it is. At this point, I really feel like I shouldn't even be around none of them. You know, because I can't trust nobody at this point. That's how I feel. I feel very, you know what I'm saying, you know, kind of thrown back because there's so many people that allegedly, for no reason, dislike me. I ain't had to do nothing to these people. I don't mention these people's name. I don't know these people, to be honest. But, you know, I guess because I'm getting so many views and so many people watching, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. And to be honest, I really don't care. So I'm very furious. I'm very, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, because I get people that's randomly hit me up in my inbox telling me that, you know what I'm saying, this, somebody, they blaming who? Who blame who? So I don't know who is who. I don't even know who the fuck is the person, the people that's honestly hitting me up. I don't know all of these people. Like, I don't even know why they even hit me up. I don't know what the hell is going on. All I know is that I'm focused on my focus. I can't be determined from other motherfucking people. I don't know these people. These people honestly being hypocrites. They fake and falsifying people. They don't want, they blaming everybody else. I'm trying to honestly love everybody. I want everybody to be happy, hopefully. But I see that that can't happen. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. And I'm not going to try to wrap my head to understand what's going on. Whatever happens, happens. You understand? And then we're going to honestly take legal actions after that. That's all I can say. I'm not going to honestly keep on trying to chase somebody and I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck. They not honestly sitting up here doing anything to my livelihood. I don't really care. You know, the only thing that I care about is when people try to harm my motherfucking livelihood. That's what I care about. I just keep on blocking people and getting rid of people that keep coming back under false pages, under, you know, all this extra, sending other people to come around, talk to me and stuff like that. They got random people yelling at me for no reason. I don't even know these people. But you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. Let me see what you're saying. They do. And And the crazy part about it is that what do I got to do with all of that? I don't understand. I'm like, what am I mean, what Lean got to do with whatever they got going on? I don't even watch their pages. I don't even like to look at negative stuff because that makes me negative. So I don't want to look at that type of stuff. So I don't look at it. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus I don't have the time to look at it. I work and I come home, I cook, I clean, I take a shower, I take my dogs out. I do so much other stuff than worry about what they got going on because they're not talented and they boring as fuck. I mean, I mean, Jigaboo, he can't talk. He needs some speech impediment. He needs to honestly go see a rehab. He needs to honestly figure out what his next life and steps in life is going to be. I don't know what is wrong with this brother. This brother honestly sit up here and talk about me, but this is the same brother that always need his mama. This is the same brother that honestly sit up here and stayed in the hospital, like I said, and honestly sitting up here, don't have nothing going on for herself. He don't even have a place. You got to stay with people. Can't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Got these little ins and out jobs, and honestly, temp jobs, and it ain't going nowhere. Can't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Look like he dirty all day long and don't get in the shower. Can't talk to me. He looks just like what he is, a convict. Can't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why these girls want him when he honestly fuck with transgenders and gay people. But these girls are so motherfuckers, so when they catch something, they mad. Don't be mad at me because honestly, you a walking disease. You would never get my attention. I don't like you. And you ain't physically or anything attractive, okay, to me at all. I promise to God. I wouldn't even look twice at him. I would honestly, if he was out on the street, he looks like one of these people that's out on the street that's taking bottles to the store or in the trash can. That's exactly what he looked like to me. So he don't look like he clean his clothes or his ass. He just looks like, and for me, you know what I'm saying? I just can't look at him for so long because he don't have proper grammar. He don't know how to honestly, productively, substantially conduct himself. So no, I cannot never be around a person that smell, look like that, and act like that. Like, you ain't got nothing going on, brother. So go ahead about your game. And he think he's just the finest, handsome guy walking this earth. Well, let him be. Because I'm not going to honestly give him my attention. When he honestly hit me up when he was going with Kale, I instantly blocked him. I told him that this morning when I talked to him. I said, I instantly blocked you. You wonder why I blocked you? Because honestly, you didn't give yourself a chance to get to know me. You came up here honestly trying to expose something that's already out here. If me and Kate honestly talked about what the fuck our issue was and we've been squashed and left it alone, it don't got nothing to do with you, sir. And I told this brother, you just getting on the live stream. You ain't been here that long. So how the fuck do you know so much about me? Or you think you do? You know what I'm saying? Cheers to my podcast. I don't know why the people honestly sit up here and wants to play with me. I'm not about to talk to somebody that just got on social media. Like, you ain't even got no years behind your motherfucking name. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely needs some psychological, help or whatever. I don't know if he needs meds. I don't know why people won't help him, be substantial in life or whatever. Because honestly, he always, every time he get kicked out of some girl house, he always got to say, I'm going to my mama house. Like, and then you talk to your mama disrespectful and you talk to her like she's your friend. You don't talk to her as like, that's your mom. You have respect for her. You know what I'm saying? So you can't talk to me. You don't have no respect for nobody. That's why you sit up here on the app and then you want to talk about me, but you got your own problems going on. Talk about how all these people wants to honestly get rid of every page you got. And there's something about you people don't like, for real. Yeah, I get trolled, but people really do genuinely have, feelings for me and love me. So I'm not going to honestly sit up here and say, oh, the whole app and every apps don't like me and stuff like that. That brother had to come from Instagram to Bigo just because to talk to me. Like, brother, You give it up at this point. You will never be a husband. You will never have the credentials. You'll never be substantial. So it ain't no need for you to honestly talk to me. For what? You know what I'm saying? Don't got a car, don't got no Rolex, don't got no type of jewelry on, ain't got no bank account, ain't got no health insurance. You know, I mean, a real scrub. A scrub all the way back in 1999 when he tried to post those little pictures when he was honestly dressing a little bit. Clothes can make you look a little appeasing, but the inside, it makes you look horrible. How you honestly talking. He burned every bridge with everybody. How can you burn every bridge with everybody trying to see? The thing is that you got to kiss a little ass sometimes to get where you need to be. Until you get where you need to be, then you can say fuck the world. But right, and he ain't even in that position to say fuck the world. You understand? Brother don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, you gotta have something to talk about somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about people if you don't got nothing. So I ain't worried about no damn. And then your name Jiggable. Well, he told me his real name, which I don't give a fuck because it's a unique name. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't telling us what's his name until they clocked it. You know, so I don't know. These people, if you don't have 10 to 15 years behind your motherfucking weight, don't honestly talk to me. I've been here almost 16 years next year. Well, this coming year. You can't talk to me. You know, you ain't even on my level. I don't even know why you even clout chasing. I don't know why you want to go around all these, you know, bloggers and broadcasters to honestly get some type of attention. He was honestly talking about how many people was in my live stream last night. You know, don't worry about who's in my live stream. You just want to be having some notoriety. You want people to honestly laugh. You want people to honestly, you know, talk in the comments and stuff. Most people will sleep at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, bruh. I mean, he's the epitome of it. He's always on the passenger side, ass nigga. You know, he can't never honestly own nothing ever in life. He don't even have the credibility to honestly sustain himself at all. You know, he can't own nothing. He will never have nothing. And you know what I'm saying? Imagine a person like him. You know what I'm saying? Everything about him, he done destroyed all his fucking life. He done destroyed his own life. And sitting up here, that's how you could tell a miserable person. Because a miserable person that don't even, honestly, I don't even talk about like that, sit up here and come around me and want to talk to me or talk about me and things that you heard or whatever. I can say whatever I want to say on my live stream. That don't mean it's true. You know what I'm saying? But they use words against you. So it is what it is. Hey, my love. So I'm not about to sit up here and worry about a duck that quacks all day long and wants some type of notoriety because nobody don't want to fuck with him for real. Nobody ain't fucking with him. Only person that fuck with him is Kay, and I don't even know why she even fucking with him. He claimed the kids is his stepkids. Why do you want to be a stepdad to his bastard children? No offense, but I'm just saying. Like, come on now. Where's your priorities at? Where's your integrity at? Where is your dignity at? Like, ain't no way. That's crazy to me. You don't even want your own kids. You want to honestly be around somebody else's kids playing house. Fuck you mean. But yeah, so I had to drag him a little bit. I had to reiterate what I said last night. Thank y'all for the thumbs up, my loves. I had to reiterate. I'm not going to be here all night because I am going to cook dinner. You know, because I do have to work tonight, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I have to learn. I really have to learn how not to go live. I'm addicted. I am definitely addicted to the live stream. And I need a day just to rest. I need a day just to, get some sleep and all that extra. Because I'm like up moving all day long. And I'm doing so much all day long. So, I'm going to get that relax, time for myself. Excuse me, when I am off, I do sleep for the majority of the day. But then I go live later on, because I'd love to hang out with y'all. Yeah. He's what his name is, a jigaboo. He's just that. He honestly sat up there and imagine him honestly sleeping with all these people. He has to be dirty, honey. He has to be dirty. He looked like he burned or whatever. Like Usher Raymond gave that motherfucking woman. Okay. What you gonna do for kids? You can't even take care of your own damn self. Shut up talking to me, boy. The fuck? You can't even buy them damn kids no type of Christmas clothes or you can't honestly go out to the motherfucking theme parks. You don't got no credentials like that, sir. Don't talk to me. The fuck? Why are you trying to see that's playing house? The fuck? No kids it ain't about no playing no motherfucking house. And your mama is too, bitch. That's why you honestly ate peanut butter and jelly and motherfucking sandwiches before you went to bed. Or ate some motherfucking ramen noodles, bitch. That's what you did. Fuck is you talking about? And then you had a nerves to come over here, bitch. Nobody ain't thinking about you or talking about you. Bitch, you pressed. You pressed. So pressed. Bitch, the Queen Star Diva building. You see her. You see her shining, bitch. Ain't motherfucking lacking in any motherfucking area, bitch. What you talking about? Bitch, you worried about squatting, bitch, 15 years ago. Why are you worried about something that's so old? But thank you for keeping it relevant. Thank you for keeping my name so in your motherfucking mouth. Fuck is you talking about? That's how you can tell a star from a person that ain't shit. That part. When you can always mention a person, all the time. Keep saying my name. I love it when you say my name. The fuck you talking about? Don't even know what the fuck you talking about. That's why your grandma and granddaddy or whoever raised your bastard ass should have told you. You make a fool of yourself when you assume and have assumptions or whatever instead of asking questions. What are you talking about? Ask the question, and then honestly, I give you the answer. It's up to you to honestly believe me or not. If I was such a squatter, it would be on my motherfucking records. No, my records honestly it was motherfucking domestic violence and felonious assaults. That's what the fuck was on my records. And I got that shit expunged because honestly, I didn't want to feel like or make it seem to the society that I was a threat to society, you dumb fuck. That part. You can't judge somebody that honestly tell their own truths. That's why you mad. I can say what the fuck I did. I own my shit. I'm 38 years old, bitch. I ain't motherfucking 12. I talk too much. Remember that. Remember that. I can honestly tell my motherfucking truths. I don't honestly sugarcoat it for nobody. I'm getting old. Ain't nobody gonna do a fuck ass thing to me because I'm honestly gonna own my shit. That part. And I said what the fuck I said, and I say whatever the fuck I want to say. It's my live stream. Bitches can be mad because I say my shit or whatever and pop my shit. Bitch, I can say whatever I want. Bitch, as long as I ain't acting on what I say. That's the difference. The fuck? Talk is cheap. The cops ain't gonna do nothing until they see actions. That's why we go to court to prove, until proven a motherfucking innocence. Or guilty, bitch. Either way. The fuck? We proving ourselves until prove otherwise. That's why we can go to court. Dummy. So much to say, I need a cash app. I got plenty of motherfucking ducks like you in the motherfucking comments. I got plenty of motherfucking ducks like you in the comments. Please believe that. But, like I said, I don't know who the fuck, is going on with all of these rats or whatever and all this extra. Then it was some girl that came up last night. She wants to honestly, she was coming in my box. Everybody called her drunk and stuff. She act like she honestly go to church and stuff like this and all this extra. All of a sudden, haven't been around me in a while, and have the nerves to sit up here and tell me how to tell my boss when I can work and when I can't work. Bitch, you don't tell me what the fuck to do. You don't pay no bills over here. Bitch, you in Brooklyn and you sitting up here barely motherfucking making it with a drunk ass. Gotta always move. I can't stand a bitch that always move every fucking other 6 to a year in a motherfucking apartment. Bitch, you can't even stay own the house. Don't talk to me. Bitch, you got 2 kids out of wedlock and drinking like crazy and don't want to show nothing. I can't stand for people that got so much to say that can't show nothing. You can't show a fuck ass thing, but you got so much to say. Because honestly, you was in the same panel with these broke ass bitches. Now y'all honestly sitting up here chatting on the back end. So bitch, you don't need to be around me. Fuck you. I had to block that bitch sitting up here trying to clock my teeth, trying to honestly make me feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not obligated to work on Sundays. Bitch, you don't know that. Bitch, I worked at Wendy's on Sundays. Every job I done had, I worked on Sundays. I haven't been to church in I don't know how long. The fuck? I haven't been to church in I don't know how long. So, bitch, why are you worried about when I go to church and what I'm doing in my motherfucking life? Like, she honestly got an opinion on my motherfucking life. Like, I'm going to listen to this hoe. Bitch, you a drunk, an alcoholic. Bitch, go find something to do. She told me something, oh, I'm sipping now. I said, I thought that you said that you wasn't honestly drinking on the weekdays. You would drink on the weekends. Don't contradict yourself, bitch, because it's all on live. Bitch is on Facebook. I got her video on Facebook of her saying she don't drink when everybody was questioning her ass. Stupid hoe. You know, but now all of a sudden, she want to drink last night. She know I'm at work. Why would you think I'm going to take a drink at night when I'm already at work? Bitch, you play, girl, you got to be playing with me. The audience was dragging her. The audience was dragging her. The fuck? Of being an unfit parent. Because when she was so drunk, the man wanted some sex all in the camera. You know, she kept muting herself. I guess to give him some head, I guess. I don't know. You know. And she's sitting up here watching me. I blocked the bitch from both my platforms, Bigo and Instagram. I don't know if she coming over here or whatever, because these bitches troll all day long. Thank you, my love. Yeah, I'm wearing all Florida stuff lately. I bought a lot of Florida stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start wearing it. Because most of this shit is just summer stuff that I, you know. And you can wear a t-shirt all the time. So it is what it is. Yeah, she ain't been around all this time. All of a sudden, she claims she wanted to just come up to say hi. I let her come up or whatever. She's talking about something, Leanne, yeah, I'm drinking. And then she started talking about, you know what I'm saying, my job and what I'm doing and all this extra. Like, girl, I got rid of all of them other people, like Sierra and all the rest of these people and all that extra. And she wants to be a part of something. Bitch ain't been around me in I don't know how long. I think in a couple of weeks. She comes to her back around and she wants to drink, but she contradicts herself and says she drinks only on the weekend when I got the video. But then last night she wanted to say, bitch, take a drink with me. And I said, girl, I thought that you don't honestly drink only on the motherfucking weekends. Well, I'm drinking tonight. Well, get your drunk ass on, bitch, because I don't want to hear you. Bitch, I'm not drunk, so I don't want to hear another drunk. I promise you. Girl, please. You know, everybody that claimed that they've been around me for day one has honestly turned against me in the last, 2 months, to be honest. Well, see, love is something that you honestly show. I have to reciprocate that and feel it. It's not something that you just honestly spectate and honestly come around and then try to honestly play on my top. You know what I'm saying? The people that send me cash apps, the people that honestly always in my live streams, they show love. It's not always about giving me something. It's about how much you honestly, invested. You here. You never going nowhere. All that extra. These people is gays. They honestly come for a season. They not here for a long haul. You know what I'm saying? They're not here for the long haul. They think that they honestly going to get something because they're around me. They won't, I don't know what their ulterior motive is. Like Ro. Ro wants some clout and exposure and stuff like that, but Ro don't look good. Ro look sad and silly. Nobody want Ro. That's why Ro honestly doing what Ro do. Be it weird. Wearing a big ass white girl, white man earrings and shit like that. The big ass holes in your ear and shit. I wish I would get my motherfucking hole of an earring and wearing that shit like I'm below or whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck you call that shit. And no offense to those people, but I'm not going to be weird. I always thought that those people was kind of weird. I wouldn't let my motherfucking, the gristle of my earring hang all the way down here with a big ass hole in it of an earring. Come on now. That's that gothic shit and weird shit. Shit, Ro honestly sit up here and stay in that motherfucking suburbs and shit like this and all this extra acting like she about that life. And she ain't pull up yet, but she claimed she was pulling up. I was going to drag her on the app. They was going to say, oh, Lynn, you fighting a girl and da-da-da-da-da. Well, the bitch pulled up to my place. That's that part. So you can't say, oh, Lynn, you went to her place and you did this to her and you antagonized her. No, that's not my character. But you keep on playing with me, I'm going to show you what the fuck you came from. But she's the same bitch that honestly said, oh, when people was questioning her in the box, oh, that's how Lynn talk. Oh, that's how Lynn is. Y'all don't know Lynn by now, etc. And all this extra weird shit. But at the same time was honestly, having an ulterior motive to gain followers and following everybody I follow. Like weird shit like that. Bitch, you don't have your own people that wants to follow you and look at you. I don't know what the fuck she is. I really don't give a fuck. I ain't never asked her what the fuck she is because I never really thought about her that much. Like, ain't nobody thought about her. Bitch, you got a good job, you got a car, you got all of this stuff going on for yourself and you can't find no companion. You got too much time on your hands. That means nobody don't want you. You want to sit up here and get mad at me because I talked about Sierra. Fuck you talking about? Get the fuck on, bitch. You get mad because I talked about baby mama. Get the fuck on. I ain't even know baby mama like that. And still don't. Coming over here questioning me about bitches I cussed out or yelled at or talked about. If you know me, I'ma talk. I'ma roast some bitches. Trust me. Just because bitches is close to me, that don't mean I can't check you. That's what the fuck they fail to realize. Because I'm going to check you if I feel like something that you know what I'm saying? Why sugarcoat it? Why wait until, you know what I'm saying, you get fed up with a person just to blow all of that steam off on them? Why not honestly just come up and just say how you feel up front? You know what I'm saying? I can say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to turn into an argument because I'm checking you. You ain't nobody that I honestly feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can get checked. The fuck? Shit, family, friends, whoever, bitch, you'll get checked. You think you somebody because you sitting around me and stuff like that. If I could check the audience, bitch, I'll check you too. I sure will. Now, be in your feelings and be mad. Yeah, because they get real pissed off because I honestly check hoes. I don't give a fuck who they is. They think because I yell at Lucas. The fuck? I checked the girl at the job the other day. She and her feelings. Oh well, bitch, get out your feelings. People be thinking, people be thinking that they so, this and this and this. Bitch, you ain't VIP. Thank you for the thumbs up. Bro honestly needs a life. Most of these people don't have a life. That's why they on social media all day long. But they claim that they not weird and doing the things that other people do. And they show the same things. It ain't people that honestly randomly in the audience doing things to me. Because people don't be invested in other people's life that much. Yeah, y'all watch and all this extra, but y'all ain't invested after the cameras go off. You don't give a damn what's the fuck going on. They do. They honestly sit up here, they can't even sleep without honestly, you know what I'm saying, looking up my mom's address or looking up my brother's address or phone number, etc. Weird shit. They gotta find out where I live. They gotta find out where I work. They gotta find out, all of this weird shit. Where I'm going, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing and all this extra. Like, why are you super invested in that much? Like, come on now. I'm going to go live so you can see me when I go live. But you don't have to be invested that much to do the extra most. Like for what? Like for what? They act like they playing God. They act like they honestly taking things that God already blessed me to have. You ain't giving me that. Because if it was up to you, you would never give me nothing that I want. You take everything or try to take everything from me. Just to get a laugh, just to come on the app and say, oh, y'all want me to sit here and say, y'all, they did X, Y, and Z, and all this extra kind of stuff, and all this extra, being a bucket case. But I help myself, so I don't have to worry about being a bucket case on the app. That's the problem. I thought that I could be able to be a role model to not just to the people in the audience, but to the bloggers and the broadcasters to step their pussy up. Because it's dry. And they need to honestly get some mojo and charisma so they can be able to do their own thing and focus on them. That's why they honestly ain't going nowhere in life, because they focus so much on other people. If you learn to stop focusing on other people, then maybe your life will get a little better. You know what I'm saying? If you stop hating on the next person, then maybe you'll get what you want out of life. But you got to sit up here and hate on people, and you think you about to be blessed, you think you about to get things in life, you think you honestly gonna, that's why I keep on growing and outshining these motherfuckers, because I don't give a fuck about them. The fuck? For real, I don't give a fuck if they honestly, you know what I'm saying, go through whatever they gotta go through. I don't give a fuck, because it's not my life. Who gives a fuck? I'm not in the comments. I'm a star. So I'm not about to sit up here and be empathizing to people that do things to other people. Well, that's good that you went through what you're going through. How much you want to bet? All of these people that honestly on these platforms and stuff like that, all we waiting on is for them to honestly go through what they got to go through so we can all look and laugh and have an opinion on what the fuck going on. Because most people that honestly, real people, when they going through something, they don't give a damn, because they're going to say, good, that's what they get. That's what they get. Finally, that's what they get. These motherfuckers stay in the same house, the same place. They do the same repeating thing year after year after year after year. They got to break the cycle eventually. Or you're going to honestly just die in misery. And I'm not going to die in misery, because honestly, I know that I'm better than all that. I didn't move so many times. I didn't done so much on these social platforms. The whole 16 years I've been on live, it ain't never been the same. I change my whole wardrobe every year. I don't honestly keep on the same stuff. I honestly do everything different, because I honestly looking for something better, and I'm growing as a person. These people seeing the same ass backdrop, the same ass place that they in, the same ass stories that they gotta live through, the same ass, you know what I'm saying, Like, I'm not going to be a Tommy the Gossip that talk about Alvo and motherfucking Shamar every day, all day, just to, make other people, join the hate train. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he haven't grown yet. He wonder why he haven't grown yet on these platforms. But you so-called a big broadcaster. You so-called being this motherfucking person that honestly put people on and you help people and all this extra kind of stuff. No, you want to make it seem like you're doing something for people and you're really not. You don't even have it. The apps don't even give you a lot of money. That's why you have the little, other little, stuff going on. Because honestly, and he get a social security check. He has to. The cost of living is fierce. Just because you ain't putting your business out there, that don't mean everybody was born dumb. We know what you're doing. You ain't doing nothing because you don't got no job. How's these people living if they don't got no job? But they better than everybody. They come on here with their little fake clothes on, but they better than everybody. But at the same time, how are you better than people and you ain't got no job? And I know I'm working every day and I'm still barely making it. Come on now. Got to make it make sense. Come on now. If I was honestly sitting up here without a job and I come on live all the time, I don't have no money. What am I doing? Make it make sense. Who the fuck's stupid? His audience that support ignorance. Because he ain't going nowhere. Mark my words. Tommy the Gossip ain't going nowhere. Just like Jigaboo ain't going nowhere. Just like motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, all the rest of these rats that ain't going nowhere. All they're going to do is just stay on live stream until they can't do it no more. And then they're going to eventually vanish like most of them. Watch. So I just seen a lot of broadcasters eventually just vanish. I told y'all I'm here to stay. Ain't no bitch gonna run me off the app. Ain't no bitch honestly dictating and motherfucking keeping me. I don't give a fuck if I gotta take legal action to get these bitches in check. Because they honestly act like they the big bad wolf. But as soon as the motherfucking cops come after they ass, they honestly tucking their tails. They hiding and shit. But y'all the big bad wolves that want to honestly do all this extra. Y'all can't just say Messy Doll and Tommy the Gossip, the only two messy motherfuckers. It's a lot of messy motherfuckers in the comments. They hide their faces. They don't even want to come up. They cuss me out, but they don't come up. They cuss me out, but they don't want to put their life out here for the world to see. They cuss me out, but they honestly will sit up here and when it's time for legal actions that take place, they honestly hide themselves. It's a shame to go to jail over the social media. It's a shame to honestly sit and you could just tell they don't have no credentials. Because honestly, I'm not losing my sanity and morals and dignity and pride for these rats that I ain't never gonna see or know. Come on now. You gotta make it make sense. We all grown and they act like they in motherfucking high school and shit, playing high school kids games. You know what I'm saying? Like adolescent ass kid games and shit like this. Ooh, let me tell on this. Let me call on this. Let me do this. Let me screenshot. Let me record this and all this extra kind of stuff. That's so childish. Even when you was a child, you learned not to rat all the time. I thought people honestly get stitches if they honestly rat all the time. These internet nowadays people, they honestly sit up there and snitch on every little thing you do. But then they hide their hands when they honestly throw. How are you hiding your hands? Own up to your motherfucking bullshit. If you did it, do it. Say it. Live in your truth. They blaming everybody. Blame who? Who? And then, oh, I ain't do it. I ain't do it when it's really some hot water. They can't handle it. That's why I tell these bitches to do their big one, because they can't handle me. The fuck? You gotta have substantial damning evidence for you to honestly come for me, honey. Proof. Have that proof. Not just by me just saying it. Have the proof. Have the person, have whoever you need to have, who I did whatever crime you claim that I did. Have the proof. I bet you can't do it because it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It's just your opinion. So cops can't do nothing if you just honestly alleging and have assumptions. You just have assumptions. So they ain't gonna do nothing. See, they have the proof of me honestly pissing outside because I pissed outside, but I always pissed outside. I got it from somebody. I just didn't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm gonna just go outside and piss on a tree. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it make sense. You know. Yeah, I paid a little $250 little fee or whatever and stuff like that, but it ain't no jail time. It's not, oh, I don't have a record. I didn't work so hard to get my fingerprints expunged just to honestly fuck it up. They got me fucked up. I prefer to play the victim role to make it seem like I'm so traumatized by what's going on so they can go to jail even longer. Bitch, stay 30, 40, 60 feet or 90 feet away from me. Don't never ever come to my live stream. Don't never ever have any interaction with me. But they don't think before they honestly act. They just act because they don't have no real person to honestly tell them, you know, right from wrong. They didn't want to listen when they was children growing up. They just wanted to hurry up and grow up. Excuse me. Thank you for the thumbs up, my loves. And that's why they mad. Don't be mad at me because honestly I had, you know, home training and got my ass whooped all the time when I was out of line. They feel like I'm an easy target. That's what they feel like. So I'm gonna let them feel like I'm an easy target, and I'm gonna let them feel like, you know what I'm saying, they big one when they really not. They honestly doing things to honestly get some attention. They, you know, for a moment. You only can laugh so long until it's not funny no more. Alleging me honestly talking about children and stuff like that. But if I was talking about children like that or whatever, because, you know, they don't got no other videos of me ever saying anything about children, for one. Number two, you know what I'm saying, I would have a history of, you know, the alleged things that they're talking about. That's number two. Number three, they sit up here and play on kids like it's a joke. How is it a joke if you sitting up here talking about children, if you so angry about me talking about them? Why does it keep on repeatedly coming up if you so angry about me? Gotta make it make sense, because honestly, if it was such a big deal, you wouldn't bring it up so much, because honestly, it's talking, you know, about children. They making a mockery of it. They telling people about it and stuff like that. I ain't lost support because of that. I didn't lose support about that. Did y'all not just hear me say that I have so many people watching my stuff? That's because they're the enemy. They're the devil. And they want to find something about me so they can honestly make me seem like I'm a bad person. Ain't nothing else going on with me. They can't make up lies because they don't have nothing else to say about me. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like they come up here and talk about the Fox 2 story. Ain't nothing else you can talk about. On podcast, what do I do so damning and disturbing and so crazy? I don't do nothing but just get buzzed and talk shit and show my ass, literally. That's all I do. They mad because honestly, you know, I have y'all honestly anticipating on me coming live and doing my big one. That's why they so mad, because they can't beat me, Miss Lynn. Hey, my love. They can't be Miss Lynn, so they honestly get mad because I honestly know how to entertain and keep you in drawn in. When they honestly sit up here and just do weird shit, and people honestly barely looking at them. They barely got views. They barely honestly, getting anything that they come on alive to honestly seek, because they always have an ulterior motive. I don't come on here with an ulterior motive. I just come on because I love to be here. So what am I doing? So different, because I'm a substantial person. I stand out. You know what I'm saying? I talk about Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I talk about how, good God is and what we got going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Let my light so shine, so y'all can see the growth or whatever. Because by being on live stream, you have to show the good, bad, and the different. You have to honestly show the people where you was to be where you get to. Because y'all gonna remember when I was staying in the hotel and I have so much and I had to beg and all this extra. You're gonna remember when you know what I'm saying, I went to Latoya's house or whatever and she played me. Y'all gonna remember when, certain things in my life that I could be able to talk about, and we can honestly, you know what I'm saying, have something in common and relatable about. That's the whole point. Y'all remember when I pulled my ass out at McDonald's or whatever. You remember when I honestly, you know what I'm saying, what else? First got into, you know what I'm saying, Calhoun in that studio apartment. That's what my audience is going to remember. When. Not the present, but when. The fuck? When I was pulling up my ass all the time. When I was doing this and all this extra. They make it seem like it was so bad, but everybody was so happy and intuitive and so, telling me that we had a good time. That's what I was hearing a lot. They was mad when I was honestly twerking on the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Mexicans, but they honestly enjoyed it. Did you not? Because I did. The fuck? Cheers to my podcast. That's what I am. That's what everybody say. Good. Thank you, my love. Everybody say that. But there's the hoes and trolls that hate on me. Oh, look at Lynn outside twerking. Oh, look at Lynn outside drinking. Oh, look at Lynn. We gotta call the police. Oh, she's outside now. Oh, she can't control her liquor. Oh, she honestly doing X, Y, and Z. All I was doing is just going outside enjoying myself. They don't want me to enjoy myself at all. I can go to a restaurant and enjoy myself. They want to be a part of something so bad. They so jealous. They gotta call every fucking thing, everybody, and they mama. But everybody is not gonna go for that same ignorance. Some people feed into it. Excuse me, but most people is not gonna feed into it because they already know social media is weird. Hope my check come on tonight. Because I need my phone bill to be paid. I need my phone bill to be paid. I'm going to be broke, but oh well. I'm happy that Thursday will be Thanksgiving. I'm going to be working my ass off because it's the holidays. It's going to be a lot of people doing a lot of things. And that's when work really starts. You know what I'm saying? Work really start when the holidays because there's so much going on. And I'm going to be very, very happy because I get that holiday pay. You know what I'm saying? The snow is going to be here. So I'm like, oh my God. So, I'm anticipating on next week. Next week will be something else. I will partial pay. Excuse me. I'm a partial pay. It is really. You clocked that really quickly. Yeah, it sure is. Did y'all watch the video with Detroit Thought or whatever fighting that old man? He said he was 40. That old man looked like he was at least about almost 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be the Detroit the first video, I feel like of fighting somebody, I feel like he should have fought somebody his age. I think that some people like Detroit Thought is scared to fight somebody his age. I believe that if he would have fought somebody his age, he would have got his ass whooped on the camera. I don't even know hold you. I really do. He had to fight somebody that's old. The 22nd is coming up. I believe that, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming that, the Brewski fight or whatever with that other guy, Will or Willie, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't know, from Atlanta, is going to be fighting in a match or whatever. So I'm going to be covering that because it's been the talk of the internet. So I definitely will be, invested in that or whatever to talk about. Because I want to see them fight. Yep, I want to see them fight. They talked about it so much, promoted it, hyped it up and all that bullshit. So yeah, I definitely want to see, them niggas box it out. And how many rounds they're going to go. I don't know about boxing, but it is what it is. I'm not going to watch them. I'm going to wait until everybody reposts it. And then I'm going to take what people say and then I'm going to give my opinion, like I always do. I don't watch nothing. I just give my opinion, and that's what that is. I like a chill, relaxed podcast. I like to be able to do my thing, talk my shit, and get the fuck off. I don't honestly like to do the most and all that extra. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it because honestly, you know what I'm saying, it's the talk of the internet, and I believe everybody gonna be talking about it. Because certain people ask me if I'm gonna go. Like, why would I go there? Like, I don't want to. And they not Muhammad Ali and shit like this. I don't need to go. I don't even watch sports really, to be honest. So I don't even, that shit don't even. I just said it because it's always been the talk of the town, and Kay been honestly on here acting like she is a real agent. So I mean, because the love of Brewski never came out, clock it. So, and I've been saying this all the time, but because he's been around all the women, ain't nobody have a show yet. So and then they have the nerves to say Kay was trying to set me up. So let me tell you, I personally thought that Kay was trying to set me up. I felt she was trying to set me up because I can't stand to go around a bitch that honestly set you up. That's the thing. Be very careful about who you honestly be around or trust. Because honestly, this bitch was making it seem like, because I got messages saying that she was playing in my face because Jigaboo was in my live last night. So as soon as he was gone, somebody mysteriously, I'm not going to say their name, inboxed me and said she was never going to do a show with me. And he said that. He said that. Drosky said that, and I got the screenshots to prove it. He said that she said that she was never going to do a show with me. She was playing in my face and was going to set me up. So I'm glad that I did not go to Atlanta. Because the reason, and if y'all was in my live stream, probably not, or some of y'all have, I said this in the month of August. I said this when I was working at McDonald's. I said, I didn't like how she set up Clue to honestly, be around who he fought. Clue fought somebody. I can't remember the name right now. But Clue fought somebody, and she set that up because she had the camera and she was pulling up and she was recording. I felt like she set that shit up. I said that. I said, why would she do that if he was coming to do something? was Clue fighting that night? Because I can't think of it right now. Elbow, that's right. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. That is true. Thank you. So did y'all? So we all seen the fight, right? I replayed it on my live stream. Remember in August, I played it because it seems to me, and I said it. Do y'all remember me saying I felt like she set him up? So, and that's why. And then Jigaboo said, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen to what people say. So Jigaboo said to me last night, she was playing in my face, and I got the screenshots, and she was honestly trying to set me up. I don't like bitches like that. Bitches like that would get sliced like a real gay bitch. I promise to God. Bitches like that would get sliced. She wouldn't even be around her fucking kids no more. I promise to God. Ever play with me like that. Ever play with me like that. Now, record that and send it to that hoe. Because honestly, she looked like she that type of girl that honestly set people up. I don't like people like that. I don't trust people like that. If I'm around you and I'm cool with you, don't set me up around the person, the enemy. Because, people do that. Especially in black communities. You be chilling with the person and stuff, and then the person honestly is cordial with you and that op. And then they have that op come to, the place where you at, knowing that you don't want to be around this person and all this extra. And then they set you the fuck up, and then now it's the whole shit show. People do that. People do that. Kay looked like that type of woman. I said that. Yeah. I knew I wasn't lying. So if I would have went to Atlanta, it would have been some shit. She honestly, the love of Brewski didn't even come out. But she have him now doing a boxing motherfucking challenge. She's not a good manager, or, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was right about her. She wanted some clout by going live. Why are you going live? What manager go live? That's how I knew that she didn't have her credentials together. Excuse me. I ain't never seen a manager go live or want to be in the spotlight. She ain't no motherfucking manager. She a wankster. She a whole hypocrite. So no. And then now she honestly wants some clout off of Jigaboo, because she think that he got some clout or whatever. And to quiet it be kept, everybody was telling me in my inbox that, you know what I'm saying, they just wanted to know what was going on with him and Kale, and see if she was taking showers, etc., and all this extra behind the scenes. That's what the people was there for. Not because of him. He thought people was going there to look at him. Nobody wasn't looking at you, boy. The fuck? 3 or 4 people of Kale, people came up there and said, this nigga ain't no good. Ain't no way I'm going to be around a nigga that always trying to flirt with the next bitch. That ain't, nigga. That ain't acceptable. I will throw your shit out so fast. Woman, what? I just would, he don't eat home cooked meals. He don't go to restaurants. He's not a substantial person. He don't do nothing as a man, as a leader. No respect for that. No respect for that. Nigga still living like he honestly in high school going to girls' houses and staying with them to spend the night and shit like that. Boy, please. Boy, please. So when a bitch puts you out, because all he doing is pussy chasing or dick chasing, trying to find somebody to put his penis in. Weirdo. He needs somebody. He watch you find the next victim. He's gonna stay with the next girl or the next trans or whatever the case there is. Cause he can't stay with no DL guys or no guys that's like men, cause they ain't gonna like his funky ass. Cause he can't jump around and be a clown and all that extra. He on drugs. He's on drugs. And and we all know he on drugs. That's a fact. So why people want to be around a person that does drugs? Like the fuck? Weirdo. He'd steal everything out your motherfucking house. I couldn't even go to sleep with that nigga in my motherfucking house. That nigga be up all night long. Epitome of a nothing ass nigga. He is the epitome of a nothing ass nigga. That's the epitome that these young women, you know what I'm saying, should not even talk to. You don't got nothing to give. You don't have nothing to offer but penis, and it's sick. Take showers or nothing. Don't do nothing. Just look nasty, smell nasty. I can smell them all the way here. Motherfucker don't travel. He don't go out to eat. He's not substantial. Broke as hell. Spending all your money on drugs. He need a life lesson. I guess jail didn't teach him. Because he came back out and did the same things he went to jail to, you know what I'm saying? Went for. How are you coming back out being the same person you went in? The fuck? You weird. Weird ass motherfucker. They ain't think somebody like him. He ugly than a motherfucker. Well, shit. Then he can't form his words, sentences right. He honestly slur his words. He be higher than a Cuda Brown, trying to act like he got some kind of common sense. Boy, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about half of the time. You be so gone. So loud, so ghetto, so ignorant how you talk. He talk very ignorant. I can't even understand half of the words he talk about. All he want to know is that he never got no love in his life. His daddy left him and his mama a long time ago. I bet you he don't even know his daddy. A damn shame. That's how people honestly turn out when they don't have no home training. People turn out just like that when they won't seek attention from the apps and the internet. You know, because ain't nobody love him for real. He don't even know what love is. He don't even have love to give to nobody. He don't even love himself. I know he wake up every day hating himself. That's why he do drugs. You gotta be hating yourself. Because you ain't got nothing to show for it at the age that he is. Weirdo. Can't never come for me. You better come for somebody that honestly gotta sit up here and beg like you do and sit up here on the app like you do all day long. Like that motherfucking Phineas and Ferb looking ass motherfucker with the braces and the blockhead and shit like that. That's all he talked to with the little dreads, the little young man. You know, he don't got nothing going on for himself either. He sit on the app, looks and stupid every day, trying to act like he got something and he don't got nothing. You know, you too young to not have nothing. You too young to not want to be something. Too young to honestly waste your life away just to honestly act like you grown. Standing in that dusty ass car. You know, but they don't get it until, you know what I'm saying, they get real old and then they want sympathy. They get real old and they want sympathy. Because motherfuckers got so much problems within their body that they honestly go to, you know, y'all know, they go to the hospital to get sympathy all the time. They go to these little, you know what I'm saying, all this extra free shit. Because honestly, they don't have nothing. Gonna be looking stupid. They act like they ain't gonna be in those boats or whatever. They want to laugh and joke at everybody else and act like they ain't gonna be in that situation one day. Until it ain't funny no more. Because they don't want to get a job. They don't want to honestly do nothing. They don't want to be substantial. They don't want to help nobody. They don't want to teach nobody. They act like their life is just so, oh my God, grand. Like they don't go through nothing. That's why they won't never find nobody. Because they honestly think that they, as he say, bigger than the program. Sit on the camera and make an ass of himself. Sitting up here acting like he just, you know, that nigga. You're making a fool of yourself. People like to see a crash dummy. Thank y'all for the thumbs up, my loves. People like to see a crash dummy all the time. You know, we all know that Jigaboo ain't gonna be nothing. We all know he ain't never ever have any type of education or any type of life. He don't got no family that love him. That's the epitome of a person that nobody love him. They want to talk about me. I got more love than you know, than he'll ever get. Let's see what he doing for these holidays. How much you want to bet he ain't doing nothing for the holidays? Where he going for the holidays? I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I want to see what he's doing for the holidays. Oh, I forgot. He's going over his mama's house. Going over his damn mama house. Stuff like that. You better be blessed that you have your mama. Because once she go with glory, he ain't going to have nobody out here that give a fuck about his stinking red ass. You're going to be looking stupid. You're going to realize that his life ain't went nowhere. And he only got his own self to live for. So he's going to look stupid. He's going to be heartbroken. He's going to be depressed. And you're going to probably have an overdose. Stupid. He's so stupid, y'all. So stupid. I don't know. But Nova is doing really well. I can definitely tell you that much. She's definitely doing well. Nova is definitely awesome. She's doing well. She's eating more. She's getting on my nerves. But she's a puppy. I'm about to start making my fries. So I'm making hamburger and fries tonight. Yeah, no. I got 2 bags of potatoes, so cheers, y'all. I'm in the motherfucking building. The weekend is here. Next week will be Thanksgiving. So definitely in the holiday spirit instead of being evil like the rest of these miserable motherfuckers. They miserable. Y'all gonna see me up in here cooking and all that extra. You're gonna see me sipping on my beer. You're gonna see me honestly talking my shit. Yeah. Hey, my love. Okay, period. It's another person on the app. I'm not gonna mention him because he ain't nobody to be mentioned, to be honest. I don't even know the person really. So I'm gonna mention him because he honestly played games, making it seem like he know me. Excuse me, beg for me to honestly follow him for some clout and didn't know who the fuck I am for real in real life. I hate people that honestly act like they know me and they don't really know me. They act like they, sitting up here, always want to be followers. That's what you are, a follower. The fuck, you don't have no motherfucking charisma. You don't have your own opinion. I can't stand people that don't have their own mind and brain. The fuck, you go based off other people's opinion. Bitch, that's how they feel. You gotta feel what they feel. You don't even know a bitch. Fuck, I'm talking to me. It's always trolls around, you know what I'm saying, my love. There's always some trolls around. They can't help themselves. But I went live last night for the first time. They act like they clocking my job and clocking my tea and all this extra. That's why I always put my whole life out here so they won't have to worry about it. Bitch, okay, that's where I work at. Okay, and what? Next. Bitch. They just want to say, oh, I got you fired. Oh, I got you fired. I was the one that got you fired. And the same one that got me fired is the same one I'm going to prosecute. The same one I'm going to put in jail, bitch, and laugh last. Bitch, the same one. See, they don't got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. It's a shame. I got too much to lose. When you're a bigger broadcaster, you got so much to lose. You can't let people, honestly, knock you off your square. Because they don't got nothing to lose. They stand with people. Don't get it twisted, y'all. It's a lot of people that falsify their lifestyle and they life. And they make it seem like they living this type of lifestyle and they really not. I don't want to stay in nobody's basement when I come see a person. I don't want to see your car all fucked up and jacked up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Self-presentation is everything. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to look at everything. When I first meet a person, I want to see your car. I want to see your credentials. That's how you can tell you older, when you want to see something better than just the look, honey. I want to see, are you educated? I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Is you intellectual? Are you substantial? Do you know your family? Do you love animals? That real shit. Do you like to be on the internet all day long and everything like that and all that extra? Do you have a job? Do you have money in the bank? What are your expectations in life? Where you want to see yourself in 5, 10 years? You know, that grown old shit. You know, they don't like to do that. That's that young shit that don't like to honestly be substantial in life. They don't ask those questions. They say, oh, you fine. That's it. What? You fine. That's it. Fine don't get nothing done. Oh, you cute. You sexy. That don't get nothing done. Who gives a fuck about you sexy or cute? Bitch, can you live in this world without honestly have to draw blood and honestly go to soup kitchens and get free shit all the time? Scam and manipulate. Can they show me a bank account? Can they show me a deed on a house? Can they show me that your car paid for? Can you show me that you honestly got to go to work and stuff like this and you can't be around me 24/7? Can you show me this not your girlfriend house or baby mama house? Can you show me that you honestly self-efficient? Motherfuckers ain't self-efficient. Oh, I don't got time to stay in your baby mama's house just because she allowed you to fuck somebody else. Oh, I stay in one part of the house and she stay in the other part of the house. I stay. We separated, but we still live together. What? The fuck is you talking about? Girl, I didn't have cars. I just don't have a license, honey. And most guys are intimidated if you have more than them do. To be honest. You have more than them, they intimidated. I had a car before. Just because y'all ain't see it, that don't mean I ain't have it. I had a van, actually, to be exact, and I sold it because honestly the circumstances of me leaving Jeremy, I had to sell it. And my daddy wanted half of the profit. I said it before on live. You know? Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Clock it. I had a the fuck you call it? I had a minivan. I don't know what the name of the car. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't about to lie to y'all. I don't know. I just know I drove that motherfucker. I can tell you that much. It was a minivan. It was an old school minivan, honey child. So did. And I sold it because I needed. I'm gonna be honest, since I'm saying it. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat shit anyway. I sold it because I needed food in my house at the time. So, yep. And my daddy took half of the profit because he helped me sell it. And I just wanted it to be gone because I didn't have the money for gas any fucking way. So, yeah, I sold that motherfucker. I didn't have gas money or nothing. You know, I ain't had no food. How the fuck do I have gas? I've I moved into an apartment, and I didn't have license on it. I just was driving it. Somebody gave it to me, and you know, so I was driving it, but then I realized I couldn't afford it. So I said, well, let me go ahead and sell it. I do need some food in my house. I stayed by myself right before I met Lucas. I drove gym car and all that. I know how to drive, honey, Joe. Don't think that I don't know how. Driving is easy. All you gotta do is stay in the fucking lane. It's not that hard to drive. Stay in the motherfucking lane. And drive that motherfucker. I really don't feel like going to work tonight, y'all. But I'm going to do what I gotta do. I never really hated on nobody. So I can't tell you I ever hated on somebody. I never did. I don't hate on people. I got jealous, you know, at certain siblings because I felt like I deserve it. And why do they deserve it? But I never hated. That's the difference. You can get jealous of a person because it's not you. But that don't mean you have to hate on them. Sometimes you could just say congratulations, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations. And just keep it pushing. So yeah, I have had that feeling before. But I never hated. Sabotage them or nothing like that. Anything in that nature. So I'm like, why not me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never had that feeling. Why not me? Because, you know, certain siblings try to shit on you. You know? Try to shit on you. But I felt like I'm the oldest. I should have that. And I should have this. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm realizing I'm older now, I don't do that no more. I have done it before. But I've never been a hater. Always been a little jealous, you know? I ain't gonna lie. Been a little jealous a little bit. So I'm like, why they got it? And I'm the oldest, you know? So I never hated. Feel good. I'm a bit tired. I'm gonna hold you. I am tired. Feel good. Let's try some chili. Hopefully it's fine. Here my food. Y'all clean the y'all clean the handles and stuff. Refrigerator. I clean the handles every time I open the refrigerator. Because I don't like to touch all that extra. Put some bacon on some bacon for our hamburgers. I wish I had some pickles. Somebody honestly today put a bloody pad in the fucking they put a bloody pad on in the trash can. It was smelling so horribly. I'm telling you. I said, hell fuck no. Hell no. Yeah, they put a bloody ass pad in there and it was smelling. I was like, wow, these people don't give a fuck. They really don't. Public bathrooms, they don't give a fuck. People do the most nastiest shit in public bathrooms. I don't like to clean public bathrooms because people don't care in public. They don't give a fuck. That ain't their bathroom. It's a damn shame. I want to make sure I eat today correctly because last night when I was on Bigo, I stayed on too long. That's my problem. I stay on too long and I don't eat like I want to eat. I said I was going to get off early, but I didn't. I stayed on. Y'all get me here. Stay on so long because I love to be here. It's crazy because I clean up and then do like that. I am definitely making some hamburgers and fries. So right now I am preparing my bacon. So I'm only using one skillet. I got that one skillet shit from being in a hotel. So it's easier. So I won't have to like wash all these dishes. Definitely making some so I can already have my bacon already made. So when I put my hamburger in it, and then I'm going to make the fries. I could use the other skillets, but I mean I gotta wash them. And I'll wash the dishes today. I be full before I go to work, but between 4 and 5 o'clock, I get hungry as heck. Hungry as heck. And what I like on my burgers is I like on my burgers, I like onions. I like onions. And I like mustard. Ain't nothing like making your own food. Ain't nothing like I like to make my own food. He do sometimes, honey. He do sometimes. I don't make him do it all the time. I can do it sometimes. I just want to make sure that I eat in an orderly fashion tonight. I don't want to. So last night I couldn't eat the way that I wanted to. I had to hurry up and rush and put on my clothes and leave. So I was like, I'm not doing that tonight. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to eat. You know, take my time to eat and do what I got to do. I was going to make another dish that I already put, like I made the chicken breast last night or whatever, and just coast it with rice and do some green beans in it or mixed vegetables. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make what I have taste for. I have taste for this. Let's go here and do it like that. Burgers. Bam. I hate to have any type of hair in my food. So after it's shedding. So I don't want to. So I gotta rinse off everything. Yeah, and fries. You know, I'm back to cooking every day instead of going out to eat. It's better to eat in here. You know, when I go out to eat, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it makes my stomach hurt. Makes me almost want to puke or something. I don't know what they be putting in their food. So I would still love to eat out, but it always makes me want to puke or something. Be so overstuffed. I don't know if it's because I drink liquor too. I don't know what the fuck going on. That's why sometimes I need to learn how to just go out and just get appetizers when I'm drinking. And I need to sit down because like I be on my feet all day. I gotta go back to the doctor's office very soon, y'all. So I can be able to get the yearly vaccinating shot. I need the vaccinating shot. So, vaccinating shot, whatever. And it's early, so it ain't like I'm rushing. The vaccinating shot, you know? You know, you don't get the vaccinating shot. got my little, what's the names over here? My little stuff that I bought. My other little bear, so I'm an animal type of bear type of chick. So I got a lot of bears. I can't wait to pull out my bears bears. I love the smell of bacon. I can eat bacon all the time. Love the smell of bacon. Just to relax, evening. So this is what I'm wearing to work, but I'm gonna put my work clothes, over it. So I'm wearing this tonight to work, and it's always a good thing when you have other clothes on. So just in case somebody honestly do this, let me tell y'all. So today, early this morning, when I went to work, somebody was having a seizure. And I've never seen somebody in person, and have a seizure in real life. I never did. I never seen that. It was so devastating. Devastating, because the person, they was pumping that man so much, his whole body was shaking, and he was a big dude. He wasn't fat, but he was a large dude. And they was just pumping, pump, pump. And I said, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I hope he's all right. I was thinking, I don't never want that type of situation to happen with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was thinking. Because, wow. And there was so many people around him, surrounded, like all the guards, etc. I was like, oh my God. I never seen nobody go through that. That was crazy. I can't believe it. I just was like, wow. That was something else. And they were just pumping his chest. When I'm in certain types of issues like that, don't be around my ass all like that. I don't need all them motherfucking people around my ass. The fuck on. I'm already fucked up. It just was crazy. I don't know what happened after that, because I couldn't stay in the area. But it was crazy. I've never seen nothing like that. I seen it, for the first time in my life. And I wonder what caused it. How did this person, you know what I'm saying? And I think people honestly do stuff. They don't have no family or friends or nothing. So I think people sometimes want attention. I'm speaking my opinion. I'm just speaking. I don't mean that it's factual. Because people go to, people go to, public places to now have something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? To get some empathy or attention. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to fuck this food up tonight. Very sad, and she was his. Who are you talking about? It was a man that went through what I'm talking about. It was a man, and he was Caucasian, and he honestly, you know what I'm saying, he had to pump life back in his ass. Because, wow. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Read my message about me. I don't know. I ain't watched that, my love. So somebody got jump spot. Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna have to go look at it tonight. I'm gonna look at it tonight, my love. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it tonight. I'm gonna look at it tonight. I don't watch stuff like that because I be feeling a certain type of way, and I don't watch television. That was the one reason why I don't watch news no more, because I empathize and I used to see myself crying all the time. So I don't really watch stuff like that, you know. Some man was telling me that the Uber driver was telling me that, you know, about how some man shot up the school or something like that. I was like, wow, that shit go crazy. That shit just go crazy. It breaks my heart. I mean, not want to hear stuff like that, to be honest. You know, I try my best not to hear negative stuff. And you know, I was very naive to a lot of negative stuff that happens in the world. But it does happen. And I'll just be like, oh Lord. That's why I don't watch stuff like that. I don't watch negative stuff. I don't like to watch it. I really don't. I'm gonna hold you. Because it makes me sad. I'm making some bacon right now. I want to make my hamburgers. I want to make my fries as well. So yeah, this is bags. I'm having y'all. Oh y'all on the phone. Like my bacon to be too burnt, because Lucas don't like burnt bacon, as he said. So since I don't have no pickles, I'm just going to use my mustard. So that's what I like to use it for. Yeah, I cook just about every night before I go to work. You know? I cook. So they can call it raw and all that extra, which is not. They just don't know. Come on, please. Just don't know. I should mix my bacon grease and my grease, but oh well. Yeah, I really don't like negativity. I really don't like negativity. They might think I do, but I don't really. If I can avoid it, I will. Try not to be in too many dramas and stuff like that. It's one thing about being on the internet, but it's another thing. That's what I say. It's another thing when you act on the ignorance. You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff going on in the world. We prefer to focus on people that is on social media. Are you dumb? So much going on. Enough to focus on negativity. feel like going to bed, honestly. But if I go to bed, it's gonna wake me up, and I don't want to be woken up. I have done that. About to get out of here, my loves. I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all strengthen the Lord. I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all here with the Queen Star Diva, and I will post my video tonight. All right, God bless.